Question 1. How should you react when encountering a through traffic merge left sign? A. Slow down and prepare to stop. B. Merge right as the lane is ending. C. Merge left to allow incoming traffic. Answer: C. Merge left to allow incoming traffic. This sign indicates that through traffic should merge left to accommodate merging vehicles. Question 2. What action should you take upon seeing a telephone available sign on a highway? A. Prepare to use your mobile phone. B. Look for a public telephone for emergency use. C. Ignore the sign as it does not affect driving. Answer: B. Look for a public telephone for emergency use. This sign indicates the availability of public telephones ahead, useful in emergencies or when mobile signal is poor. Question 3. What does a two-way traffic sign indicate about the road ahead? A. The road ahead changes to a one-way street. B. Traffic flows in both directions. C. There is an upcoming intersection. Answer: B. Traffic flows in both directions. This sign warns that the road will soon carry two-way traffic, requiring extra caution. Question 4. How should drivers behave when they see a slower traffic keep right sign? A. Speed up to keep traffic flowing. B. Move to the right lane if driving slower than the general flow of traffic. C. Stay in the left lane regardless of speed. Answer: B. Move to the right lane if driving slower than the general flow of traffic. This sign instructs slower drivers to keep right, allowing faster traffic to pass on the left. Question 5. What precautions must be taken in an area with a shoulder work ahead sign? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Be prepared for workers near the roadway and drive cautiously. C. Use the shoulder as an additional lane. Answer: B. Be prepared for workers near the roadway and drive cautiously. This sign indicates road work on the shoulder, requiring reduced speed and increased caution. Question 6. When you encounter a bicycle sign, what should you be prepared for? A. Increased bicycle traffic and potential cyclists on the road. B. A bicycle race in progress. C. A requirement to use a bicycle instead of a car. Answer: A. Increased bicycle traffic and potential cyclists on the road. The sign warns drivers to be alert for cyclists. Question 7. What is the meaning of a no U-turn sign, and how should drivers respond? A. U-turns are allowed. B. U-turns are prohibited. C. U-turns are allowed only for trucks. Answer: B. U-turns are prohibited. This sign indicates that making a U-turn at that location is illegal. Question 8. How should drivers adjust their driving when they see a lane end sign? A. Accelerate to merge quickly. B. Prepare to merge into the adjacent lane safely. C. Stop and wait for the lane to clear. Answer: B. Prepare to merge into the adjacent lane safely. This sign indicates that the lane is ending, and drivers should merge carefully. Question 9. What precautions should you take when encountering a road narrow sign? A. Speed up to minimize time on the narrow road. B. Prepare for reduced lane width and proceed with caution. C. Change lanes frequently to find the best position. Answer: B. Prepare for reduced lane width and proceed with caution. The road will narrow, requiring careful driving and possible lane merges. Question 10. When you see a stop ahead sign, what should you prepare to do? A. Accelerate to pass the stop sign quickly. B. Prepare to make a full stop at an upcoming stop sign. C. Ignore the sign if no other vehicles are present. Answer: B. Prepare to make a full stop at an upcoming stop sign. This sign warns of a stop sign ahead, prompting drivers to be ready to stop. Question 11. How should drivers adjust their behavior in response to a slippery road sign? A. Maintain normal speed. B. Slow down and avoid sudden turns or stops. C. Stop and wait for conditions to improve. Answer: B. Slow down and avoid sudden turns or stops. The sign indicates potentially slippery conditions, requiring cautious driving. Question 12. What does a directional arrow sign typically indicate about the road? A. The direction of the nearest town. B. The road will curve or turn in the direction of the arrow. C. An upcoming lane shift. Answer: B. The road will curve or turn in the direction of the arrow. This sign is used to indicate the direction of the road ahead. Question 13. What should drivers expect upon seeing a two-way traffic ahead sign? A. The road ahead changes to two-way traffic. B. Continue on the one-way road. C. A divided highway begins. Answer: A. The road ahead changes to two-way traffic. This sign warns that the road will soon allow traffic in both directions. Question 14. What does a park and ride sign indicate? A. Parking is not allowed. B. An area where you can park and transfer to public transportation. C. Amusement park ahead. Answer: B. An area where you can park and transfer to public transportation. These facilities are designed to encourage carpooling and use of public transit. Question 15. What should drivers be aware of when they see an airport sign? A. Expect heavy traffic and watch for signs directing to terminals. B. Prepare for an immediate takeoff. C. Look out for low-flying aircraft only. Answer: A. Expect heavy traffic and watch for signs directing to terminals. The sign indicates the proximity to an airport and potential related traffic. Question 16. How should you prepare for an upcoming intersection when you see a traffic light sign? A. Speed up to avoid stopping. B. Prepare to stop if the light is red and follow traffic signals. C. The sign only applies to pedestrians. Answer: B. Prepare to stop if the light is red and follow traffic signals. This sign alerts drivers to an upcoming traffic light-controlled intersection. Question 17. What action is prohibited at an intersection with a no left turn sign? A. Making a left turn. B. Proceeding straight. C. Making a right turn. Answer: A. Making a left turn. This sign explicitly prohibits left turns at the intersection. Question 18. What should drivers do when approaching a railroad crossing sign? A. Speed up to cross the tracks quickly. B. Look and listen for trains and be prepared to stop if necessary. C. Ignore the sign if barriers are up. Answer: B. Look and listen for trains and be prepared to stop if necessary. This sign indicates a nearby railroad crossing, requiring extra caution. Question 19. What does the sign "Slower traffic use turn routes" instruct drivers to do? A. Speed up to keep up with traffic. B. Use designated areas to allow faster traffic to pass. C. All traffic must turn out of the lane. Answer: B. Use designated areas to allow faster traffic to pass. This sign is often found on two-lane roads where slower drivers are advised to use turnouts to let others pass. Question 20. How should drivers navigate a section of the road with a winding road sign? A. Maintain normal speed. B. Slow down and proceed with caution due to upcoming curves. C. The sign indicates a scenic route with no special precautions. Answer: B. Slow down and proceed with caution due to upcoming curves. This sign warns of multiple curves ahead, requiring careful driving. Question 21. When approaching an intersection with a yield sign, what action should you take? A. Accelerate through the intersection. B. Stop only if traffic is approaching. C. Slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. Answer: C. Slow down and yield to traffic and pedestrians. A yield sign requires drivers to slow down and give the right of way to traffic and pedestrians in the intersection or crosswalk. Question 22. How should you respond to a flashing yellow traffic light? A. Stop completely before proceeding. B. Proceed through the intersection without caution. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer: C. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light signals the need to be alert and proceed carefully. Question 23. What is the legal blood alcohol concentration? B.C. Limit for drivers over 21 in California. A. 0, 8%. B. 0, 5%. C. 0, 10%. Answer: A. 0, 8%. For drivers over 21 in California, the legal limit for blood alcohol concentration is 0, 8%. Question 24. Describe the steps to follow when your vehicle's check engine light turns on. A. Ignore the light unless the vehicle stops running. B. Pull over immediately and turn off the engine. C. Safely assess the problem and seek a mechanic if necessary. Answer: C. Safely assess the problem and seek a mechanic if necessary. The check engine light can indicate various issues that should be diagnosed by a professional. Question 25. Describe the correct procedure for making a left turn onto a one-way street. A. Turn into the far right lane. B. Turn into any lane that is safely open. C. Turn into the leftmost lane. Answer: C. Turn into the leftmost lane. When turning left onto a one-way street, it's typically correct to turn into the leftmost lane. Question 26. What steps should you follow if you are involved in a traffic collision with no injuries? A. Drive away from the scene. B. Move vehicles out of traffic if possible and exchange information. C. Wait for police to arrive before doing anything. Answer: B. Move vehicles out of traffic if possible and exchange information. In a collision without injuries, it's best to move to a safe place and exchange details with the other driver. Question 27. How should a driver react to an approaching emergency vehicle with flashing lights and sirens? A. Increase speed to clear the path. B. Continue driving in the same lane at the same speed. C. Pull to the right and stop. Answer: C. Pull to the right and stop. When an emergency vehicle is approaching with sirens and lights, drivers should pull to the right and stop to allow it to pass. Question 28. What are the rules regarding the use of a handheld mobile phone while driving in California? A. Handheld use is allowed at any time. B. Use only at stoplights or in traffic. C. Use is prohibited, except for hands-free operation. Answer: C. Use is prohibited, except for hands-free operation. In California, drivers are required to use hands-free methods if they need to use a mobile phone. Question 29. How much following distance should you maintain from the vehicle in front of you under normal driving conditions? A. At least 2 seconds. B. At least 3 seconds. C. At least 1 second. Answer: B. At least 3 seconds. A 3-second following distance is recommended under normal driving conditions for safety. Question 30. What is the significance of a solid white line on the right side of a lane? A. Indicates a lane for bicycle traffic. B. Marks the edge of the roadway. C. Signifies a pedestrian crossing area. Answer: B. Marks the edge of the roadway. A solid white line on the right side of a lane typically indicates the edge of the road. Question 31. When is it permissible to cross a solid double yellow line on the road? A. To pass another vehicle moving in the same direction. B. When turning left into a driveway, street, or business. C. It is never permissible to cross. Answer: B. When turning left into a driveway, street, or business. Crossing a solid double yellow line is allowed for these turning maneuvers. Question 32. How should drivers behave in a school zone when children are present? A. Drive at the normal speed limit. B. Drive faster to clear the area quickly. C. Slow down and obey school zone speed limits. Answer: C. Slow down and obey school zone speed limits. Extra caution is required in school zones when children are present. Question 33. What precautions should you take when driving near a construction zone? A. Maintain normal speed. B. Slow down and obey construction zone signs and signals. C. Use the construction zone to overtake slower traffic. Answer: B. Slow down and obey construction zone signs and signals. Drivers should be cautious and follow all directions in a construction zone. Question 34. Describe the actions to take if you encounter a funeral procession while driving. A. Join the procession to get through traffic faster. B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. C. Honk to signal the procession to move faster. Answer: B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. Respect for funeral processions involves not interrupting or overtaking them. Question 35. What are the rules for driving in a carpool (HOV) lane in California? A. Any vehicle can use the HOV lane at any time. B. Only vehicles with 2 or more occupants or qualifying low-emission vehicles. C. Motorcycles are not allowed in the HOV lane. Answer: B. Only vehicles with 2 or more occupants or qualifying low-emission vehicles can use the HOV lane during designated hours. Question 36. How should you adjust your driving in response to a school bus stop ahead sign? A. Speed up to pass the bus quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for loading or unloading school children. C. Ignore the sign if no bus is visible. Answer: B. Be prepared to stop for loading or unloading school children. This sign warns of a school bus stop ahead, where children may be crossing the road. Question 37. What does a no passing zone sign indicate? A. Passing is allowed with caution. B. It is safe to pass in this zone. C. Overtaking and passing other vehicles is prohibited in this area. Answer: C. Overtaking and passing other vehicles is prohibited in this area. This sign is placed in areas where passing is unsafe. Question 38. How should you respond to a stop sign at a 4-way intersection? A. Yield to the right. B. Proceed without stopping if the intersection is clear. C. Come to a complete stop and proceed when safe. Answer: C. Come to a complete stop and proceed when safe. At a stop sign, especially at a 4-way stop, drivers must stop completely and then proceed when it's safe and their turn. Question 39. What are the rules for turning right on a red light in California? A. Turn without stopping. B. Stop, then proceed when safe and legal. C. Right turns on red are not allowed. Answer: B. Stop, then proceed when safe and legal. In California, drivers are permitted to turn right on a red light after a complete stop, provided it's safe and there's no sign prohibiting it. Question 40. How should you adjust your driving during times of low visibility, such as fog or heavy rain? A. Use high beam headlights to improve visibility. B. Drive at the same speed as in clear conditions. C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Answer C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. In low visibility conditions, it's crucial to drive more cautiously to ensure safety. Question 41. What steps should you take if your vehicle's brakes fail while driving? A. Continue driving until the vehicle stops. B. Pump the brake pedal and use the emergency brake to slow down. C. Accelerate to find a safe place to stop. Answer. B. Pump the brake pedal and use the emergency brake to slow down. Pumping the brake pedal and gradually applying the emergency brake can help bring the vehicle to a stop safely. Question 42. Describe the legal requirements for child safety seats in California. A. Children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or booster seat. B. Child safety seats are optional. C. Only infants require a car seat. Answer. A. Children under 8 years old must be secured in a car seat or booster seat. In California, children under 8 must be in an appropriate child restraint system in the back seat. Question 43. How should you adjust your driving in response to a falling rocks area sign? A. Ignore the sign as it rarely happens. B. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. C. Drive cautiously and watch for falling debris. Answer. C. Drive cautiously and watch for falling debris. In areas with falling rocks, it's important to be alert and prepared for unexpected obstacles. Question 44. What is the appropriate action when driving behind a motorcycle? A. Follow closely to reduce space for other vehicles. B. Keep a greater following distance than with cars. C. Pass the motorcycle as quickly as possible. Answer. B. Keep a greater following distance than with cars. Motorcycles can stop more quickly than cars, so maintaining a larger following distance is safer. Question 45. How should you react if a transit bus is signaling to merge back into your lane? A. Speed up and pass the bus. B. Yield and allow the bus to merge. C. Maintain your speed and lane position. Answer. B. Yield and allow the bus to merge. It's courteous and often required to yield to buses re-entering traffic. Question 46. What actions should you take if you encounter a dust storm while driving? A. Continue driving at a consistent speed. B. Turn on high beams and drive slowly. C. Pull off the road, turn off lights, and wait for the storm to pass. Answer. C. Pull off the road, turn off lights, and wait for the storm to pass. In a dust storm, visibility can be severely reduced, making it safest to stop driving. Question 47. What does a deer crossing sign indicate, and how should drivers adjust their behavior? A. Deer are often in the area, so drive with increased caution. B. The sign is purely informational. C. Speed up to scare any deer away. Answer. A. Deer are often in the area, so drive with increased caution. This sign warns of potential deer crossings, requiring drivers to be more vigilant. Question 48. Describe the correct way to make a right turn at an intersection with a bike lane. A. Turn directly through the bike lane without checking. B. Yield to bicyclists in the bike lane, then turn when safe. C. Stop and wait for the bike lane to be clear for several minutes before turning. Answer. B. Yield to bicyclists in the bike lane, then turn when safe. Always check for bicyclists and yield to them before making your turn. Question 49. What should you do if your car begins to skid? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Brake hard and immediately. C. Steer in the direction you want the car to go and ease off the gas. Answer. C. Steer in the direction you want the car to go and ease off the gas. This helps regain control during a skid. Question 50. What is the correct response to an oncoming vehicle at night with high beams that make it hard to see? A. Flash your high beams in response. B. Focus on the right side of your lane and avoid looking directly at the high beams. C. Turn on your high beams to improve your visibility. Answer: B. Focus on the right side of your lane and avoid looking directly at the high beams. This reduces the glare and helps you stay in your lane. Question 51. How should you handle a situation where fog reduces your visibility while driving? A. Use high beam headlights to see further. B. Continue at the same speed and use regular headlights. C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Low beams are more effective in fog, and reducing speed is crucial for safety. Question 52. What is the legal requirement when driving in a bike lane during the last 200 feet before making a right turn? A. Continue straight in the bike lane. B. Merge into the bike lane before turning. C. Never turn right across a bike lane. Answer: B. Merge into the bike lane before turning. Drivers should merge into the bike lane within the last 200 feet before making their turn, while yielding to bicyclists. Question 53. How should you adjust your driving in the vicinity of a HOSPITAL sign? A. Accelerate to clear the area quickly. B. Watch for ambulances and increased pedestrian activity. C. There are no special requirements. Answer: B. Watch for ambulances and increased pedestrian activity. Near hospitals, be alert for emergency vehicles and pedestrians. Question 54. What does a merge sign indicate, and how should you respond? A. Lanes are widening. Continue at the same speed. B. Traffic from another road will be joining your lane. Merge safely. C. You have the right of way. Other vehicles must yield. Answer: B. Traffic from another road will be joining your lane. Merge safely. Be prepared to adjust your position or speed to allow for safe merging of traffic. Question 55. How do you determine the right-of-way at a T intersection? A. The vehicle on the through street has the right-of-way. B. The vehicle at the top of the T must yield. C. Vehicles at a T intersection always stop. Answer: A. The vehicle on the through street has the right-of-way. At a T intersection, vehicles on the terminating street should yield to those on the through street. Question 56. What is the significance of a solid yellow line on the road? A. Marks the center of a two-way road. B. Indicates a no passing zone. C. Separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. Answer: B. Indicates a no passing zone. A solid yellow line on your side of the road means you should not pass. Question 57. What is the recommended procedure for checking blind spots while driving? A. Rely on your mirrors. B. Physically turn your head to check. C. Assume there is no traffic in your blind spot. Answer: B. Physically turn your head to check. Mirrors alone may not reveal all vehicles in your blind spots. Question 58. What actions are required if you are involved in a traffic accident resulting in injury or death? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange insurance information only. C. Stop, call the police, and aid the injured if safe. Answer: C. Stop, call the police, and aid the injured if safe. Legally, you must remain at the scene, call for help, and provide assistance within safety limits. Question 59. What does a no engine brake sign mean? A. Engine braking is required. B. Do not use engine braking to reduce noise. C. Engine failure is imminent. Answer: B. Do not use engine braking to reduce noise. This sign is often in residential areas to minimize noise from large vehicles using engine brakes. Question 60. How should you react if you encounter wildlife crossing the road while driving? A. Speed up to scare the animals away. B. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the animals. C. Maintain your speed and honk the horn. Answer: B. Slow down or stop if necessary to avoid hitting the animals. Be prepared for unexpected animal crossings and react cautiously. Question 61. What steps should you take if you need to make an emergency roadside stop? A. Continue driving until you find a service station. B. Pull off the road as far as safely possible and turn on hazard lights. C. Stop in your current lane and turn on your headlights. Answer: B. Pull off the road as far as safely possible and turn on hazard lights. This action ensures safety and alerts other drivers to your situation. Question 62. How can you safely pass a bicycle on a narrow road? A. Honk to alert the cyclist and pass closely. B. Slow down and pass with at least 3 feet of clearance. C. Pass quickly at normal speed. Answer: B. Slow down and pass with at least 3 feet of clearance. Safety for cyclists is paramount, so it's important to pass them cautiously and with sufficient space. Question 63. Describe the legal requirements for using headlights during times of low visibility. A. Headlights are not required during the day. B. Use headlights whenever visibility is reduced, such as in fog or heavy rain. C. Use high beam headlights in all low visibility conditions. Answer: B. Use headlights whenever visibility is reduced, such as in fog or heavy rain. This increases your visibility to other drivers and improves safety. Question 64. What should you do if a tire suddenly blows out while you were driving? A. Brake hard and immediately. B. Maintain control and pull over safely. C. Accelerate to maintain momentum. Answer: B. Maintain control and pull over safely. If a tire blows out, keep the vehicle straight and slow down gradually before pulling over. Question 65. What is the recommended action if you become drowsy while driving? A. Open the windows for fresh air. B. Stop and rest or switch drivers. C. Increase the volume of your music. Answer: B. Stop and rest or switch drivers. Drowsy driving is dangerous, so it's important to take a break or switch drivers. Question 66. Describe the legal requirements for driving through a school zone in California. A. School zone speed limits only apply during school hours. B. Always obey the posted school zone speed limit and watch for children. C. Speed limits in school zones are suggestions, not requirements. Answer: B. Always obey the posted school zone speed limit and watch for children. School zone speed limits are enforceable and designed for child safety. Question 67. What actions should you take if your vehicle starts to fishtail or slide on an icy road? A. Steer in the opposite direction of the slide. B. Brake hard to stop the slide. C. Steer in the direction you want the front of the car to go. Answer: C. Steer in the direction you want the front of the car to go. Steering into the skid can help regain control of the vehicle. Question 68. How do you properly navigate a roundabout or traffic circle? A. Yield to traffic in the roundabout, then enter when safe. B. Enter without yielding and exit at any point. C. Stop inside the roundabout to let cars enter. Answer: A. Yield to traffic in the roundabout, then enter when safe. It's important to yield to circulating traffic and choose the correct lane for your intended exit. Question 69. What does a divided highway end sign indicate? A. A divided highway is ahead. B. The road will continue as a divided highway. C. The divided highway is about to end, and the road will merge into two-way traffic. Answer: C. The divided highway is about to end, and the road will merge into two-way traffic. Drivers should prepare for this change in road layout. Question 70. What precautions should you take when driving in an area with frequent fog? A. Use high beam headlights for better visibility. B. Drive at the normal speed limit. C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. Answer: C. Reduce speed, use low beam headlights, and increase following distance. These measures improve safety in foggy conditions. Question 71. How should you react if you encounter a school zone sign? A. Increase speed to clear the area quickly. B. Continue at your current speed. C. Slow down and watch for children, especially during school hours. Answer: C. Slow down and watch for children, especially during school hours. School zones require extra caution due to the presence of children. Question 72. What are the rules regarding making a U-turn in a residential area? A. U-turns are always allowed in residential areas. B. U-turns are prohibited unless signs permit. C. You can make a U-turn when it is safe and does not disrupt traffic. Answer: C. You can make a U-turn when it is safe and does not disrupt traffic. Always ensure that U-turns are legal and safe in your specific location. Question 73. Describe the correct procedure for changing lanes on a multi-lane highway. A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. B. Change lanes quickly without signaling. C. Honk to alert other drivers and change lanes. Answer: A. Signal, check mirrors and blind spots, then change lanes. Always use your signal and ensure the lane is clear before changing. Question 74. What does it mean when a traffic signal light is showing a steady yellow light? A. Speed up to beat the red light. B. The light is about to turn green. C. Prepare to stop as the light is about to turn red. Answer: C. Prepare to stop as the light is about to turn red. A steady yellow light signals that the light will soon turn red, and drivers should prepare to stop. Question 75. How should you adjust your driving in response to a road work ahead sign? A. Ignore the sign and maintain your speed. B. Speed up to pass the work zone quickly. C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and follow posted signs. Answer: C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and follow posted signs. Safety and caution are essential in work zones. Question 76. What is the significance of a diamond-shaped traffic sign? A. Indicates a recreational area ahead. B. Warns of possible hazards or changes in road conditions. C. Marks reserved lanes for buses and carpools. Answer: B. Warns of possible hazards or changes in road conditions. Diamond-shaped signs are typically used for warnings. Question 77. How should you approach a crosswalk with pedestrians waiting to cross? A. Stop and let them cross. B. Honk to encourage them to cross quickly. C. Continue driving as pedestrians will wait. Answer: A. Stop and let them cross. It's important to yield to pedestrians at crosswalks. Question 78. What is the legal speed limit in business or residential districts in California, unless otherwise posted? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 45 miles per hour. Answer: A. 25 miles per hour. The default speed limit in business or residential districts in California is 25 miles per hour, unless posted otherwise. Question 79. What should you do if your vehicle begins to hydroplane on a wet road? A. Apply the brakes firmly to regain traction. B. Accelerate to get through the water. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. Answer: C. Ease off the accelerator and steer in the direction you want to go. This helps regain control when hydroplaning. Question 80. Describe the actions to take if you are involved in a collision and someone is injured. A. Leave the scene and call for help. B. Move the injured to the side of the road. C. Do not move the injured unnecessarily. Call emergency services and wait for help. Answer: C. Do not move the injured unnecessarily. Call emergency services and wait for help. Moving someone who is injured can cause further harm. Question 81. What is the correct action when encountering a yield sign? A. Stop completely, then proceed when safe. B. Slow down and yield the right-of-way to other traffic and pedestrians. C. Ignore the sign if the way seems clear. Answer: B. Slow down and yield the right-of-way to other traffic and pedestrians. A yield sign requires drivers to give way to others as necessary. Question 82. How should you adjust your driving in response to a narrow bridge sign? A. Speed up to minimize time on the bridge. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Slow down and be cautious of oncoming traffic. Answer: C. Slow down and be cautious of oncoming traffic. A narrow bridge sign indicates limited space, so cautious driving is necessary. Question 83. What does a wrong way sign indicate and how should you react? A. You are driving against the traffic flow. B. The sign indicates a detour ahead. C. The sign is for pedestrians. Answer: A. You are driving against the traffic flow. If you see this sign, stop safely and turn around when it's safe to do so. Question 84. Describe the legal requirements for yielding to pedestrians at crosswalks. A. Yield only if the pedestrian signals. B. Pedestrians always have the right of way. C. Yield only if the pedestrian is on the same side of the road. Answer: B. Pedestrians always have the right of way. Drivers must yield to pedestrians in crosswalks, regardless of the side of the road they're on. Question 85. How should you react to an approaching train at a railroad crossing without gates? A. Speed up to cross before the train arrives. B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before proceeding. C. Continue at a normal speed as trains usually stop. Answer: B. Stop, look, and listen for trains before proceeding. Always check for approaching trains at unguarded railroad crossings. Question 86. What are the consequences of refusing to take a chemical test, like a breathalyzer, when suspected of DUI? A. No consequences. B. A small fine. C. Mandatory license suspension. Answer: C. Mandatory license suspension. Refusing a chemical test when suspected of DUI can result in an immediate license suspension. Question 87. How do you determine the right-of-way at a four-way stop with no stop signs? A. The vehicle that arrives first. B. The largest vehicle. C. The vehicle to the right. Answer: A. The vehicle that arrives first. At a four-way stop, the first vehicle to stop is the first to proceed. If two arrive simultaneously, the one on the right goes first. Question 88. What actions should you take if you encounter a funeral procession? A. Join the procession for a smoother drive. B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. C. Honk to make the procession move faster. Answer: B. Yield and do not interrupt or pass the procession. It's respectful and often required by law not to interfere with a funeral procession. Question 89. How should you adjust your driving in response to a slippery when wet sign? A. Increase your speed. B. Drive as you normally would. C. Reduce your speed and avoid sudden actions. Answer. C. Reduce your speed and avoid sudden actions. This sign indicates that the road may become slippery when wet, so cautious driving is necessary. Question 90. What should you do if you accidentally drive past your intended freeway exit? A. Reverse on the shoulder to return to the exit. B. Continue to the next exit. C. Stop and wait for a gap in traffic to turn around. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit. Never reverse or stop on a freeway. Instead, proceed to the next exit. Question 91. How should you respond when your vehicle's ABS, anti-lock braking system, light turns on? A. Continue driving as usual. B. Stop driving immediately. C. Have the ABS checked by a mechanic soon. Answer. C. Have the ABS checked by a mechanic soon. The ABS light indicates a problem with the anti-lock braking system, which should be addressed by a professional. Question 92. What precautions should you take when driving near large trucks or buses? A. Stay close to increase visibility. B. Overtake them quickly. C. Keep a safe distance and be cautious of their blind spots. Answer. C. Keep a safe distance and be cautious of their blind spots. Large vehicles have larger blind spots, so it's important to stay visible and drive safely around them. Question 93. Describe the correct way to use turn signals when planning to turn or change lanes. A. Signal after you have started the turn or lane change. B. Signal only if other vehicles are near. C. Signal well in advance of the turn or lane change. Answer. C. Signal well in advance of the turn or lane change. It's important to give other drivers and pedestrians enough notice of your intentions. Question 94. What should you do if your car's engine overheats while you are driving? A. Turn off the air conditioning and drive faster. B. Stop safely. Turn off the engine and open the hood. C. Keep driving to the nearest service station. Answer. B. Stop safely, turn off the engine, and open the hood. Overheating can cause significant engine damage, so it's important to stop and address the issue. Question 95. How should you adjust your driving in response to a deaf child area sign? A. Use your horn frequently to alert children. B. Drive with extra caution and be prepared for children who may not hear your vehicle. C. No adjustment is necessary. Answer. B. Drive with extra caution and be prepared for children who may not hear your vehicle. This sign indicates the presence of a deaf child, requiring increased driver awareness. Question 96. What are the rules for parking on a hill with and without a curb? A. Always turn your wheels away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there's no curb, and towards the curb if there is one. C. Keep the wheels straight in all situations. Answer. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb if there's no curb, and towards the curb if there is one. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic. Question 97. What actions should you take if your car's engine catches fire? A. Try to extinguish the fire yourself. B. Get out of the car safely and call for emergency services. C. Continue driving to a service station. Answer. B. Get out of the car safely and call for emergency services. It's crucial to prioritize personal safety in the event of a fire. Question 98. How should you adjust your driving during times of heavy traffic congestion? A. Use the shoulder to bypass traffic. B. Maintain a safe following distance and be patient. C. Frequently change lanes to find the fastest route. Answer. B. Maintain a safe following distance and be patient. Keeping a safe distance and being patient helps avoid accidents and reduces stress in heavy traffic. Question 99. What is the proper procedure for making a safe and legal three-point turn? A. Signal, check traffic, then make the turn quickly. B. Make the turn without signaling to avoid confusing other drivers. C. Signal, ensure the roadway is clear, then proceed slowly and cautiously. Answer. C. Signal, ensure the roadway is clear, then proceed slowly and cautiously. A three-point turn should be executed safely without impeding traffic.